Have you ever found yourself jolted awake at 3 a.m.? The world around you cloaked in silence, your mind buzzing with thoughts you can't quite grasp. Perhaps you've tossed and turned, wondering why sleep eludes you at such an odd hour. You're not alone in this experience, and it's far from a random occurrence. Today, we're going to uncover the divine mystery behind why God might wake you up at 3 a.m. or any hour of the night, and what you should do when it happens. This isn't just about sleeplessness. It's about unlocking a sacred moment of connection with the Creator, a time when the veil between heaven and earth feels paper thin. We'll explore the spiritual and scientific layers of this phenomenon hour by hour from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. and reveal how you can harness these awakenings to invite God's blessings into your life. Get ready. Something extraordinary awaits you in the stillness of the night. Before we dive into the specific meanings of each hour, let's first understand why waking up in the middle of the night feels so significant. Science offers a compelling explanation: our sleep cycles. Between 3 and 5 a.m., we're often in the REM phase, a stage where our brain hums with activity, weaving vivid dreams we might not always remember. It's a paradox. Though we're in deep sleep, this is when we're most likely to wake up naturally. When you stir during REM, your subconscious mind is wide awake, hovering just beneath the surface of your awareness. This creates a unique window, a moment when your thoughts, fears, and hopes are raw and accessible. Spiritually, this is even more profound. For centuries, mystics, saints, and everyday believers have called the hours between 3 and 4 a.m. the hour of the divine. It's said that during this time, the boundary between the physical world and the spiritual realm softens, allowing us to hear God's whispers more clearly. Have you ever woken up at this hour, feeling an inexplicable peace or a sudden clarity? It's not by chance. Your soul is primed to receive guidance, and your body is in a natural transition as melatonin, the hormone that governs sleep, begins to wane, nudging you toward wakefulness. This blend of science and spirituality reveals why these moments are so potent. But what does it mean when you wake up at a specific hour? Each one carries a message, a call to action. Let's explore them together. Waking up. Between 1 and 2 a.m. Call to look within. If you find yourself awake between 1 and 2 a.m., it's often a sign that something within you is stirring, unresolved emotions, hidden fears, or a choice you've been avoiding. Your subconscious is restless, pulling you from sleep to confront what's been buried. Reflect for a moment. Are you wrestling with a decision? Do you feel stuck, torn between paths, or weighed down by resentment? This hour is an invitation to turn inward, to face the quiet truths you might ignore in the daylight. In the Bible, we see this powerfully illustrated in the story of Jacob. One night, as he fled from his brother Esau, Jacob lay down to sleep under the stars, his heart heavy with guilt and uncertainty. Between the late hours, he awoke to a vision, a ladder stretching from earth to heaven, with angels ascending and descending. God spoke to him then, promising protection and a future he couldn't yet see. "I am with you and will watch over you wherever you go," God said. Genesis 28:15. When Jacob awoke, he was transformed, no longer just a fugitive, but a man with a divine purpose. His nighttime awakening became a turning point. When you wake between 1 and 2 a.m., don't brush it aside. Instead, seize this sacred moment. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and ask God to shine a light on what's troubling you. Try this prayer. Lord, in this quiet hour, I seek your wisdom. Show me what I've hidden from myself. Grant me peace to face my fears and courage to follow your path. Amen. If your mind races, grab a journal and write down your thoughts. Let them flow freely. This is your chance to release what weighs you down and listen for God's voice. Waking up between 2 and 3 a.m. A cry for healing. Awakening between 2 and 3 a.m. might signal that your body or soul is crying out for attention. Physically, this could point to stress or imbalance. Traditional Chinese medicine links this time to the liver, which processes toxins and emotions like anger. Spiritually, it's a nudge to care for yourself, to seek healing for what's broken. Have you been carrying stress, grief, or exhaustion? This hour asks you to pause and listen. Consider the story of the woman with the issue of blood in Mark 5. For 12 years she suffered, her body weak and her spirit worn. One day, in desperation, she reached out to touch Jesus' cloak, believing in his power to heal. Instantly, she was made whole. Imagine if, in the stillness of 2 a.m., she had woken and prayed for strength to take that step. Her healing came through faith, and yours can too. If you wake at this hour feeling restless or unwell, it's a call to surrender your burdens to God. Here's a prayer to guide you. Father, I come to you weary and in need. Touch my body and soul with your healing hand. Release the tension I carry and restore me with your love. I trust in your promise to renew me. Amen. Take a deep breath, sip some water, and rest in the assurance that God sees your struggle. This is your moment to seek wholeness. Waking up between 3 and 4 a.m., the hour of the divine. Now we arrive at the heart of the mystery. 3 to 4 a.m., the hour when God feels closest. This is when the spiritual veil is thinnest, your subconscious most alive, and your dreams most vivid. If you wake here, you might feel a mix of agitation and awe, as if something greater is stirring within you. This is the time to connect deeply with the Creator, to hear His voice in the silence. The Bible offers a stunning example in the story of Samuel. As a young boy serving in the temple, Samuel awoke one night to a voice calling his name. 3 times it happened between 3 and 4 a.m. until the priest Eli realized it was God speaking. "Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening," Samuel replied. 1 Samuel 3:10. That moment marked the beginning of his prophetic calling. God used the quiet of the night to reach him, and He may be doing the same for you. When you wake at this hour, don't rush back to sleep. Sit up, breathe slowly, and open your heart. Jot down any dreams you recall. God might be speaking through them. Then pray. Lord, in this holy hour I am here. Speak to me, guide me, and fill me with your presence. Let your will be my desire. Amen. Feel the energy of this moment. It's a gift, a chance to align your spirit with God's purpose. This is when miracles are whispered into being. Waking up between 4 and 5 a.m., a new dawn. Finally, waking between 4 and 5 a.m. heralds a fresh start. The world is still, but the first hints of dawn are near. This hour brims with hope, a time to set intentions and embrace renewal. Have you ever stirred at this time feeling oddly energized, as if the day holds promise? It's your soul preparing for what's ahead, a rebirth of spirit and purpose. Look to the resurrection of Jesus in Matthew 28. At dawn, just as the sky began to lighten, the women arrived at the tomb to find it empty. "He is not here, he has risen," the angel declared, Matthew 28:6. That early morning marked the ultimate new beginning, death defeated, hope restored. Your 4 a.m. awakening echoes this. It's a call to leave behind yesterday's struggles and step into God's light. Use this time wisely, rise quietly, stretch, and pray. Lord, as the day breaks, I seek your strength. Renew my heart, guide my steps, and fill me with purpose. Thank you for this new beginning. Amen. Set a goal for the day, something small or bold, and carry this clarity forward. This is your moment to rise, just as Christ did. Whether you wake at 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 a.m., these moments are not accidents, they're invitations. God wakes you in the night to draw you closer, to heal, to guide, or to renew you. Scientifically, your brain and body align to make these awakenings powerful. Spiritually, they're a bridge to the divine. Across history, from Jacob to Jesus, the night has been a sacred space for revelation. So the next time your eyes flutter open in the dark, don't fear the hour. Embrace it. Ask yourself, what is God saying to me now? Pray, listen, and act. Millions around the world have found peace and purpose in these quiet interruptions. Will you? The magic isn't just in waking up. It's in what you do with it. Let the night become your sanctuary, and let God's presence transform your life, one sacred hour at a time.